Hey guys, it's Grace and Leanne with Sprouted Appetites. Excuse the background. We're in the car. We just tried to record in a coffee shop. Too much background noise. But anyway, today we come to you guys to talk about whole foods versus ultra processed foods. I just did a presentation on this probably a week or so ago, and it really got my brain turning about how confusing it is. If it's confusing for us as dietitians with 7 years of education on this topic, we know it's confusing for you guys as consumers. So I wanted to take a minute to just explain the difference between this. We're doing a whole series on this, and we've also done a blog. So be sure to check out our blog at www.sproutedappetites.com. We'll link it in the bio. But also follow along for every Wednesday. We'll release a new video about this as well. So the difference between whole foods versus ultra processed foods is whole foods is going to be more like, think about the more kind of natural foods. So dairy or like fruits, vegetables, meats, whole grains, they would be what we consider more of our whole foods. Whereas ultra processed foods are going to be foods that are a little more manipulated, right?
Yeah. More additives, more changes to them.
That's
not
right.
In their natural form.
Exactly. So they're going to be a little more heavy on the preservatives, and sometimes those preservatives could be salt or added sugar, but also like natural flavorings and that type of stuff. So it's going to be less so in its natural form. Whole foods are going to be closer to nature, so more fiber, more vitamins, minerals typically. So we as dietitians really promote whole foods as much as you can, but we certainly live in a space, like a world now, that really heightens and makes things scary, and ultra processed foods don't always have to be scary. So we're going to talk about that more in our following videos. So we want to make sure that you guys are following along for that, but we wanted to take this video to just kind of give you a quick overview on what the differences are. Just remember, you don't need to be perfect. We never expect perfection. Yep. We ourselves eat some ultra processed foods, but we'll explain kind of what those are and how to still be convenient. But we would love to hear which food you guys include most often, as far as like food in its natural form versus potentially ultra processed food. So comment below, let us know what you'd like to hear, and as always, like and subscribe to our channel to be able to continue following along for videos.